What's going on? It's Kelv James, your country cousin, and I'm here with another episode of the Young OG Podcast. I got a guest to my right. I'm tripping, y'all. It's been a long day, but I got a guest to my right. I got none other than Johhny Kartel.
Yes, sir.
Johhny Kartel in the building, y'all.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Let's get it, Johhny. Kelv James.
For sure, the collab that everybody needs.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, one thing about Johhny Kartel, man, he just put out a project recently. I really rocked with it. And I'm not just saying that because I engineered it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Facts.
Especially the recording process, man. He got a real good recording process as to how he put it together. Man, he got an amazing mind, y'all.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The first question I want to ask, Johhny Kartel, who is Johhny Kartel? If somebody came up to you and asked you that, how would you explain that to somebody?
To make it simple, bro, I'm just a laid back dude that like to rap, and
Okay.
that'd be my most simplest explanation without getting too deep. I mean, I like to do everything everybody else like to do. I like to date, party, you know what I'm saying, lock in the studio, kick it,
For
bust
sure.
some heads on Warzone, watch anime, things like that.
PlayStation 5?
Nah, I still got the phone, bro.
It's cool though. It's cool though.
Yeah, I
it's
still
cool.
got the phone. I don't game enough.
It's cool. I got Warzone on the P4 too.
We got to get some
we get it in.
For sure, definitely.
Now the name Johhny Kartel. How did that name come about?
So I just tried to find a name that wasn't too wild, that kind of embodied me. You know what I'm saying? To me, Johhny just a laid back ass name. And then the cartel part just come from, you know, everybody got to turn upside, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
if it need to go there,
It'll
it can go there.
yeah,
But I be
there.
chilling, bro. I be chilling, but that's how I got
Sure.
the name, though.
Okay, so where you from?
I'm from Robbins, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Mudville. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
for sure. Yep.
Yeah, Robbins, Illinois. Bro.
Okay, how many projects do you have out in total?
I got 2 projects. Some people would say 3. I dropped a project in like 2014. It was one of those in the closet with your homie engineering.
Yeah.
The studio quality wasn't the best, but I had one of the best times recording that, because when you have limited resources, you got to make the most of what you do have. So just collabing with him and trying to figure out different sounds, one for the album, and different things to make sounds pop, just with limited stuff at your disposal. When I first started rapping, I was doing like this Young Jeezy type of thing. And then I went to this like Jada Kiss type of thing, and it was like this like Young LA J futuristic thing where I was just trying
the futuristic love.
Yeah.
The swag,
So,
that ATL futuristic swag era.
Yeah. But I mean,
Definitely.
I basically you know got myself together by I would like to say I took a little bit of piece of when I was just molding my sound from all my favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? Then as I got older, it became easier to just have my own sound, which I have now. So just watching my favorites rap, you know what I'm saying? And taking pride in it. I think when people take pride in what they do, you're gonna always get better. So I take pride in it.
So growing up, like, what was your home life like?
I had a good home life. I had a mom, my dad, siblings. We all stayed together. I didn't really need for nothing. I stayed in trouble, but that was just
Coming of age stuff. Yeah.
But for the most part, bro, I had a good upbringing. I really can't complain.
So if this was back in the day, and you had a tape deck, let's go back in time. You were a kid. What's in your tape deck as a kid? What was you like? You know what I'm saying?
Listening to?
Yeah. Like on your personal time, like not going through your parents' book, but being you.
No, for sure. I used to, when I started getting a little bit of money, just doing little jobs around. The first album I ever bought, don't laugh, but it was I remember the title and everything. It was a Will Smith album called Lost and Found. That's when he had dropped Switch.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You definitely just took it back.
Yeah, I was on a road trip to we was going through Baltimore or something like that. We stopped at a store and my grandma was like, I can get something for like $10, and me and my cousin just picked out what I picked out. I picked that CD out.
You picked the CD?
And
yeah, so.
Then after that I got a little older though, I bought the T.I. King album. That was like the first real
Oh yeah,
album I
definitely.
bought with my money, so like 06. So T.I., I had the Chris Brown album, his first album. I listened to a whole bunch of stuff. The Get a Poppin' album, I forgot what that's called, but a whole bunch of different stuff, bro. I try to keep it mixed up.
I mean, so what you describing, I mean, we kind of around the same age bracket.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, because, you know, the King album, I was 10 when that came out, so. But
Okay.
I think, man,
Ooh, I think.
you got me strolling down memory lane. The first, you know what, the first explicit CD I ever heard was Get Rich or Die Trying. And I listened to that with my dad in the car. God rest his soul. But yeah, it was that. But the first album, like me having my own little money from just like saving up from birthday money, was Chicken and Beer by Ludacris.
Okay.
Now I bought that as a kid from Circuit
It's a
City.
classic.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I want to say this though, like the Will Smith album and the T.I. album was the first albums I bought, but way before I could buy those albums, I wanted the Eminem album. And my mom was not having it.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
I could not buy an
Definitely.
Eminem album until I figured out that they was actually selling those albums clean. So when I didn't even know that till I almost got old enough to listen to it anyway. But I think I bought Encore or Curtain Call.
Curtain Call,
Curtain Call is great as his album.
That was 05.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I remember that is because it's that one song with it's him, Dr. Dre, and 50 Cent. I can't think of it right now. I can't think of the title. But yeah, I remember that song from that album. If I played it, you'll know what I mean.
What song you got 50 Cent on it?
Yeah, when he was like, "Get your hands up for the doctor," one more time. That shit.
Did that get down? I don't know.
I think
I fuck around to know.
I'm drawing a blank, bro. But if I played it for you, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nah, not Crack a Bottle. Crack a Bottle was on Relapse.
That came like 4 years after that.
Crack a Bottle was Relapse. That was the album with Beautiful on it.
Yeah, which was cold.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Beautiful.
It never leaves rotation.
Ooh.
One of his hardest songs he made. Just
definitely
cold. And my dog, but I think that's my 1B favorite rapper.
So in your top 5, and where M fall at?
M fall no shorter than 2. And the only reason why I say he 2 is because I got Pac number 1. I know that's cliche, but in high school I really did like do my research. I also feel like you gotta do your research on artists. Pac in your top 5?
No. Pac or Biggie is not in my top 5.
I don't got Biggie in mind. He didn't have enough material to meet the qualifications for me.
You know what? And I feel the same way about. You know what? I'm not gonna say Pac didn't have enough. What I will say is this: Pac and Biggie died during prime.
Yeah, definitely.
So we can't really judge their career on where they would be because we don't know. You know what I mean?
This my bias. Tupac got to me. Like I have a top 5 album thing. And Tupac has the greatest rap album ever made. So off that alone, and then his other ones never even like fell off from that one. They just wasn't that album. But to me Against the World, straight through, top to bottom, is
Me Against the World
fucking
is
fucking perfect.
That's the one that went number 1 when he was behind bars, correct?
Yeah.
That's the one with So Many Tears on it.
That's the one.
That's the one with So Many Tears on it. I listen to So Many Tears a lot. Even like, don't get me wrong, like even though Pac don't make my top 5, I'm not saying that he's not a great rapper.
So hold on, bro. we gotta touch on this.
Yeah,
so
we do. Yeah, we can indulge. We can dive.
It's kind of hard. I know probably to like on top of your head they all 5 of them, but let me just hear
Oh, no,
like,
no, it's
a
not.
couple of them. Oh, you got your whole.
No,
Okay,
it's
let me
What was that?
let me hear yours.
All right, so number 1, I got Rakim always.
Okay.
That never changes.
Pioneer Foundation.
Now 2 and 3 flip flops. It all depends on the day and when you ask me. But 2 and 3 is Nas and Jay.
Okay, Jigga Man. Nas.
Now number 4 gonna get you. Number 4, I gotta put Lupe Fiasco up there.
I mean, I
gotta
fuck with
put
Lupe,
Lou
bro.
up there. Now 5 is debatable because they say he don't have no solo album.
Andre.
Yep.
3 stacks.
3 stacks is, but with me saying 3 stacks, I gotta big up Big Boy too, because Big Boy definitely
sure.
holds his own in that group.
Yeah.
Don't tweak like don't tweak.
International Players Anthem. I love his verse on that song. Big Boy. With the
yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's a solid 5, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like my 5 is solid.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to rap, I feel like one of my favorite things about rap is regional records. And I feel like hip-hop is the way that it is because nobody has a true identity anymore. So if you could say, like, what is one of your favorite places? Like, as far as, like, rap.
What culture of rap?
Yeah, like, what place? Like, down south, east coast, west?
For sure,
which region would you pick?
It's crazy you said this because I swear to God, like, 2 days ago, I was thinking about this. I think about questions I might get asked when I stuff happen, how it's supposed to happen. I always think of why I would want to give props to. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I like the whole Houston culture vibe. I like the music, the sound they have.
Yeah.
I like how they stick together, artist wise. They kind of stick up for each other. I just like the whole cute. And Houston has, bro, the Houston effect over the rap game. Like, it's
definitely. You know what's crazy, bro? Houston and Memphis are 2 cities that just don't get that love as far as culture and impact. Memphis, Houston, I love both of those cities, man.
Facts.
A lot. Project Pat, people still sampling 3 6 Mafia to this day.
Project Pat for sure. Juicy J still relevant behind the scenes.
Man,
beats.
do you understand, bro?
He been relevant for so long. Like, he reinvented himself so many times, but them artists really like that, bro.
Like, even one of the greatest hip hop films is based in Memphis. Hustle and Flow.
Oh yeah.
Now, if we talking about favorite hip hop movies, I got Hustle and Flow and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Which one you got first though?
Hustle and Flow for sure.
Okay.
Hustle and Flow for sure. And then, so the GOAT 3 is Hustle and Flow, Get Rich or Die Trying, and 8 Mile.
Of course.
Yeah, them like the holy trinity of hip hop films.
I got those.
If we talking about modern, like in the kind of modern era, because a lot of the older guys they gonna say like Crush Groove and Breaking and all that, but you know that's way before our time. But I get it though. Now, one question I want to ask you. This has been sparking a debate. LL Cool J said that he is one of the most important rappers in hip-hop history. How do you feel about that statement? Do you agree with said statement?
Bro, let me tell you, so first of all, let me give LL his flowers because this is how I look at it. Some of the artists I look up to, those are his favorite, right? Like Eminem, one of Eminem's favorite rappers is LL Cool J. And LL Cool J is that guy. But these older dudes are getting out of control, bro. I just seen Fat Joe say he's a top 5 rapper of all time on the Breakfast Club, bro. So this is what I want to say. We have to not engage in hyperbole when we're talking about ourselves. Allow other people to do those things. I just don't like self-proclaimed stuff like that.
But I don't think LL is wrong.
You think he does?
I don't think LL is wrong.
You say he was what?
You say he's one of the most important people in hip-hop history.
No, I agree with that, bro, but it's such a vague statement. Like, one of the most is 5 top what? Like,
but it's not. All right, so look.
Because I give him that then. Okay, he right then.
I'm going to tell you how I interpret it, right? And this is my whole take on the LL statement. Now, if you look back through the history of hip-hop, and the older guys, they probably going to kill me for this, but this is why this podcast is called the YoungOGPodcast. So I consider myself a young OG, and as a hip-hop historian, I feel like I can talk on these things. LL is not wrong, and the reason why I feel like LL is not wrong is because if you go back in time, LL, the Bad album, and Slick Rick, The Adventures of Slick Rick, those 2 albums are the albums that really push the envelope forward as far as hip-hop is concerned. If it wasn't for those 2 albums, we wouldn't get the golden age as we know it. And the reason why I say that is because if you look back through hip-hop history, before those 2 albums, and no disrespect, but everybody sounded like Curtis Blow.
Mm-hmm.
They all sounded like Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
Even brakes on the bus, brakes on the car, brakes to make you a superstar. I don't care. I don't want to hear that shit, gang. Right. But I'm just saying, before those two albums, everybody sounded like that. So I feel like those two albums kind of ushered in that golden age and allowed hip hop to evolve.
Okay. See, what I did is I got lost in the question. If what you saying is if he's saying that, if he's just saying that he's one of the most important acts.
Now, if we're talking about impact, yes. Now, if we talking about top fives, I'm sorry, LL, no. But
right, so when I hear stuff like that,
yeah, we talking top fives, no. But if we talking about cultural impact, yeah.
I can give him that. He can have that. I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Now, the previous question, when I was asking you about the regions, you mentioned Houston. What artists do you listen to from Houston, or what artists from Houston have shaped this idea that you have?
I listen to a lot of Scarface.
Oh yeah.
Big Scarface.
Oh yeah, Scarface, man.
If you ask me who don't get enough credit rapping wise, who needs way
man, we definitely
more credit.
We definitely got to give Scarface his flowers.
He need way more credit.
Cause even on Guess Who's Bazak,
snap,
he held his own with Jay.
Yeah, that's a hard song. He got so many hard songs, bro. Like Heartful, like.
Man. Yeah, he definitely tug at. You know what? I will put him and Pac in the same category. I think Scarface is like a southern version of Pac. Like like if Pac grew up in the South, it would definitely be Scarface. I feel that. Yeah. So yeah.
And Scarface did it for a long time, like in the group, out the group.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he one of them dudes who I say like, there's not a lot of artists where if they do have a bad album in their catalog, is maybe one, but there's not a lot of artists where they don't have a stretch of bad albums. Like we could start talking about the GOATs on the Mount Rushmore, and besides maybe one or two, we can go. I can point on a stretch where they had 2 or 3, 4 bad albums in their catalog. I don't really get
definitely.
Scarface, so.
Definitely. You know what's crazy? Yeah, a lot of the rappers that people put on the Mount Rushmore, they definitely got some bad joints in them.
Mm-hmm. Stretch though, like
Wayne got a stretch,
like back-to-back albums, like
Wayne got a stretch.
He got a lot of stretch. Like, he got a lot of. I love Wayne. Wayne
got a stretch.
I love Wayne. We got a nasty stretch of.
Wayne definitely got a stretch, and one artist that don't get a lot of love for their catalog, T.I. T.I. does not have a bad album in that catalog. Now, granted, it may be a point where he wasn't selling as much.
I get what you're saying.
But rap-wise, he ain't never lost a step.
I couldn't speak on it. I think after
the pen is still crazy, cuz.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I think
the pen is still crazy.
He got out of jail when he made Live Your Life. I like that album too, but that was the last album I listened to. No, he got Paperwork. I think Paperwork was.
Paperwork.
I think Kendrick and B.O.B. was when I had a song on that album. Kendrick and B.O.B.
Yeah, Memories back then. Yeah. That's definitely that album. Yeah.
That's the last album I heard from Tech. They got like 2012.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but Tip, man, this catalog is crazy. It's a lot of artists, man, that don't really get that love as far as catalog-wise goes. And I just feel like this is the perfect platform to like really give people their flowers, and I want to give you your flowers.
Appreciate you, man.
I want to give you your flowers, man. I really appreciate your artistry.
Yes, sir.
And the one thing that I really like about your artistry is how authentic it is. Like, you're not afraid to really tap in and be yourself.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And that's what I really like about your music. Like, it's authentic. You're not trying to be nobody else. You don't sound like nobody else.
Appreciate it.
And that's what I really like. And I even the video that you sent me, shout out to Blake. I know Blake shot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Blake. Blake, man, his camera work cool. I want to give him his flowers too. His camera work is cool. He did a real good job on your video, man.
That's my go-to guy.
As far as like color grading and how the scenes went.
Goated. Blake goated.
Definitely. So what can we look for going forward, man? Because you just dropped like a banger project, and then you just dropped a good visual. Like, what's the follow-up to this?
So right now, like you said, we dropped the project. We had a few billboards for the project. We dropped a few videos. Actually, I got another video coming out this week to Purple House and Chrome Hearts.
Okay.
I got 3 videos out right now. Just making content, bro, and trying to keep people engaged. You know, when you captivate people even a little bit, you know, we live in the
microwave society right now.
Attention span is short, so I'm just trying to keep as much content out as possible. Right now, we gearing up for we trying to get ready for South by Southwest.
Okay, that was my next question. If you had any shows,
Yeah, it's gonna be my first time going out there. Just trying to really
beautiful experience,
network and promote. Yeah, I don't know what they expect when I go down there. I just want to bring one of my best homies and just try to network and get my name out there.
Yeah, definitely. South by Southwest, man. I'm sure you're gonna have a grand time. I went a few times. I remember my first time ever going. Me and my homies, we had a minivan, Dodge. It was a Dodge Caravan. We had a Dodge Caravan. It was rusted as hell, and we drove it down there to Texas for South by Southwest. Man, all we had was money for gas. We ain't had nowhere to stay. We just tried that out.
Bro, that's the artist lifestyle. My homie today, when we was talking to my homie, his name CJ, we were just talking about it. He was like, yeah, bro, the first time I went down there, we didn't even have the money to go down there. We just got a truck. I had $200 for food, whatever we had, and gas. He was like,
sometimes that's what it takes,
that's
man.
What you gotta do. You gotta take that risk. Go out on a limb for sure. So I can't wait to go there, experience, meet people, talk. South by Southwest, get ready for me.
So as far as you spoke on artists taking risks, what do you feel like is the biggest risk you've taken so far in your career, trying to make sure that this dream works for you?
You know, it might sound lame, bro, but being an artist and being around artists and people that do like rapping, photography, anything media wise, I notice. I say the best thing I've done is just not be afraid and put the shit out. Because a lot of people, bro, I see so many people with the talent to do and go places. I don't know what it be that hold people back from putting fear. Starting, just fucking starting, like just start.
Fear, man.
You have the talent, you're really nice at this shit, like, and then you look up 10, 12, 20 years later, you wasted all this time, but bro, I remember when you was fresh with this shit, you was one of the nicest niggas, you gotta have that confidence. So I feel like just something simple as getting your feet wet and actually doing this shit, like, that's the biggest thing you can do for yourself. So that's the biggest thing I did for myself, is just actually get out there and invest in myself. And I got a team behind me, appreciate them. So just getting out there, bro. Not being afraid of criticism. A lot of people scared to hear that they're not good and stuff like that. So
speaking of you having a team, what is the support like? Does your family support? Is everybody all in with you on this dream?
Yeah. My friends, my family. I mean, the fine support from some of them. I mean, I don't have backing, but I have support from the standpoint of if I might need somebody to come to a video shoot, and they believe in me, like they want to see me make it, but I don't have, backing from a lot of people. But I do have a small support system that does back me, and that's all I need. As long as my people support me.
For sure.
I had $200 for food, whatever I had, and gas. He was like,
sometimes that's what it takes,
that's
man.
What you gotta do. You gotta take that risk. Go out on a limb for sure. So I can't wait to go there, experience, meet people, talk. South by Southwest, get ready for me.
So as far as you spoke on artists taking risks, what do you feel like is the biggest risk you've taken so far in your career, trying to make sure that this dream works for you?
You know, it might sound lame, bro, but being an artist and being around artists and people that do like rapping, photography, anything media wise, I notice. I say the best thing I've done is just not be afraid and put the shit out. Because a lot of people, bro, I see so many people with the talent to do and go places. I don't know what it be that hold people back from putting starting, just fucking starting, like just start.
Fear,
like,
man.
You have the talent, you're really nice at this shit, like, and then you look up 10, 12, 20 years later, you wasted all this time, but bro, I remember when you was fresh with this shit, you was one of the nicest niggas, you gotta have that confidence. So I feel like just something simple as getting your feet wet and actually doing this shit, like, that's the biggest thing you can do for yourself. So that's the biggest thing I did for myself, is just actually get out there and invest in myself. And I got a team behind me, appreciate them. So just getting out there, bro. Not being afraid of criticism. A lot of people scared to hear that they're not good and stuff like that. So
speaking of you having a team, what is the support like? Does your family support? Is everybody all in with you on this dream?
Yeah. My friends, my family. I mean, the fine support from some of them. I mean, I don't have backing, but I have support from the standpoint of if I might need somebody to come to a video shoot, and they believe in me, like they want to see me make it, but I don't have, backing from a lot of people. But I do have a small support system that does back me, and that's all I need. As long as my people support
For
me,
sure.
let people know they appreciate me and they like what I'm doing. I do got a small backing who pushed it behind me while I get videos done and things like that. So I appreciate everybody who rocking with me.
Okay. And from one black man to another black man, one artist to another artist, how do you navigate trying to be in the music space and keeping your mental health in check too? Because I know sometimes as artists, we hit them brick walls. We had them days where it's like, I don't think it's gonna work. How do you overcome that?
It's so funny, bro. You ask me all this shit that I've had discussions about this shit today, like with my homie or yesterday. I really can't put it to you, bro. I was telling my homie, I'm one of them people, bro. I ain't never like. So when you don't have a plan B, you can't really afford to think like that.
Definitely.
Never.
Oh man, you speaking.
I never have once stopped and thought I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Because if I'm not good enough, I was gonna work to be good enough. So, nah, bro. I'm all in on this shit. Like this, all I want. So it ain't no. I can't do it. I ain't good enough. I'm locked in, bro.
You talking, man? Like as crazy as it sounds, bro. One artist.
Can't do this. I'm not good enough. Because if I'm not good enough, I was gonna work to be good enough. So. Nah, bro, I'm all in on this shit. Like, this all I want. So, it ain't no, I can't do it, I ain't good enough. I'm locked in, bro.
You talking, man. Like, as crazy as it sounds, bro, one artist that told their story was Johhny. And Johhny said when he first got to high school, he literally was getting them tattoos on purpose because he knew I'm finna sing. I'm finna be. He knew because back then, you know, the stigma was you get tattooed, you ain't gonna get no job. Yeah, but yeah, like Johhny said, fuck it, I'm finna do it. So artists out there, if you watching this pod, you listening, I want y'all to understand, it takes risk to really complete this journey that you want. And when I say risk, like you have to literally bet it all on yourself. When everybody, I'm gonna tell you from my experience, I lost a lot of friends. A lot of my family members was looking at me crazy because they didn't see the vision. That's why everybody got their own set of eyes. It's not meant for me to see like Johhny Kartel see. It ain't meant for me to see like my family see. Right. That's the whole point. And that's why individuality is such a good, strong suit. You have to believe in yourself and bet on yourself at all times. You have to. You got to stay strong up here. Because if you weak up here, it's going to ooze out. And we can see it.
Facts.
Don't never let them see you weak. Don't never let them see you sweat. This your dream. You got this shit.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crook. So like you said, if you gonna do this shit, when you take a risk, it's a risk. You can't halfway take a risk. You can't be like I'm taking a risk. You still got one foot out. A risk, you gotta have both feet in, ready to jump. So
you gotta get to it.
You
gotta get to it by any means.
Facts.
So if a kid came up to you and said, what advice could you give them to start off their journey? What advice would you give?
I would say stay consistent. Follow the advice I have and things I have to say about people. I would say just self-analyzing myself over the years. I could have been more consistent, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm working on, that goes allude to what we were just talking about. I'm trying to create as much content as possible, keep the ball rolling. So I would just say be consistent. Like don't take no days off.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the same advice that I would give. And as far as being consistent goes, that's being consistent in all aspects of life. Try to be consistent in your music. When you dropping it, be consistent in your art, be consistent in your routine. Because all it takes is 90 days for something to become a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So just having those gems and having the mindset to really do the right thing and stick to your goals and follow it, that's really all it take out here.
Facts.
For real. Now, I got a hip-hop question for you. Okay. We talked about top fives and things like that. What is your top 5 groups? Hip-hop groups. Like who you got?
So look, I got the first one and then everybody else. So it's top 5, but the second one is nowhere near the first one. I have Bone Thugs and Harmony, number 1. and it's not even close with anybody else. So they're just my preference. I literally, these my guys. Like I fuck with Bone hard. So I got Bone first. And I remember, I'm not talking about the most selling art. I'm talking about my favorite top 5.
Definitely.
So I got Bone first. I got I have Do or Die second. I don't have.
Oh yeah, okay.
I know people like Wu-Tang probably want Wu-Tang to be that, but they're not my top 2. And then my number 3, group wise, bro, I like Crucial Conflict a lot, bro. I know I'm home. I'm being hometown guy right now, but I love Crucial Conflict too. Like I can still play some of that shit. And then I could I go Wu-Tang at number 4, and then number 5.
It's the one. Who you got?
I'm tripping. Hold on, somebody gotta go, nigga.
Now we getting into it,
bro. Before I even heard,
go.
Before I even heard Bone, I was on 3-6 hard. So 3-6 is they still not first, but I would have them second and me.
But you got
Bone 3-6, Do or Die, Crucial Conflict. And I like the Roots, bro.
Okay.
I like the Roots.
Okay, I can give you that.
Shit, bro.
I can give you that.
The Roots. Please don't beat me up on my top 5.
I can give you that though.
This is what I like.
give you that.
That's what I got. What about you?
Ooh, groups. All right. Crucial Conflict, of course.
Yes, sir.
Bone.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
3-6 Mafia.
Yes, sir.
This one gonna throw everybody for a loop. 2 Live Crew.
You took it back.
2 Live Crew.
Okay. that ain't bad though. You took it back. I like how you give respect to the different eras for sure.
Yeah, 2 Live Crew for sure. And then, now the old heads gonna love this one. the old heads gonna love this one. UTFO. Yeah, UTFO. The old heads gonna like that one.
Okay.
But all right, so now let's get into producers.
Wait, before we go to producers, because on the spot, so I'm remembering all my favorite, because this nigga literally in my top 5 favorite rappers, so now I forgot this group. So we got to take out, I'm sorry, I have to take out Wu-Tang, and I got to put the Locks in. I love Jadakiss and Styles P. I got to put the Locks in. So I got the Locks in on number 5. There you go. I'm cool. That's my list. Sue me, salute me, and shoot me, whatever you want to do. That's my list.
Okay. Let's talk producers. Top 5 producers.
Okay, so top 5 producers. I'm gonna have to say Kanye.
Okay.
I like he not a rap producer, but he was like, to me, he was responsible for the whole sound in 2000s R&B. DarkChild, writing DarkChild.
We potting.
Yeah, he's super nice.
Potting. Yeah.
I like Scott Storch.
Okay.
Yeah, Scott Storch nasty with it.
Okay.
What am I at 3 right now?
Yeah, you at 3. You said Kanye, Scott Storch.
I like
DarkChild.
I like damn, I just lost my train of thought. I like it's hard to name 5, bro. Like, cause I mean, some of the people I'm finna name, they might not even supposed to be in there, but I like a lot of work they did. Like, I like Dame Grease beats that he made for DMX on his first 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? I like J. Cole beats. I like some of Timbaland beats. I love it at some of Timbaland beats.
Now that's where we disagree, gang.
Yeah. So the way you probably feel about Timbaland is how I feel about Swiss beats.
Nick, bro, Tim and Swiss.
Yeah.
Tim and Swiss.
I get where you going.
Tim and Swiss? No.
I get where you're going. So
oh my God.
Wait, let me just say this real quick. The past
I don't want to hear beatboxing on the beat, bro.
No, you're right. But look. The pass I give Timbo for his repetitive style, because Swiss beats got a repetitive style too.
Swiss be on that bitch. Hey,
showtime.
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool, all right?
Yeah. Jermaine Dupri too. Jermaine Dupri. He's still He's still so cold with
okay.
Beats. No, Jermaine Dupri one of them dudes. Songwriting and making.
I was finna black, G.
No.
I was finna black. I was like, we not finna do no JD.
He one of the goats.
Okay, cool.
He one of the goats.
Cool.
Dr. Dre, one of the goats.
He was one of my ghosts until I found out he be using
his ghost producer.
Yeah, the ghost producer's
Yeah.
fine. I ain't feeling that.
Nah, for sure.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not finna take away his contributions to hip hop though. But I mean, if you ask me my top 5, now we finna get into it. Number 1, Dilla.
Jay Dilla.
Number 2,
I got some Dilla shit.
Ninth Wonder.
I like Ninth.
Number 3, Pharrell.
Definitely for real.
We got the same birthday, Aries gang.
Oh, bro.
Number 4, I have Kanye.
Yes, sir.
Number 5, Lex Luger.
Can't be mad at that.
Lex Luger.
I was listening to all
And he just made a comeback. He just did Skepta new single. Alpha Omega. He just did Skepta new single.
Can't be mad at that.
It threw me for a loop, cause I ain't heard no Lex Luger tag in a minute. So to hear that nigga Lex Luger,
Another beef in the
in 2024.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
yeah, facts.
Man, before we go, tell everybody where they can follow you at. Tell them what you got next.
So you can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook. My name on Facebook is Johhny. That's Johhhny. Johhhny. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me at Johhny Kartel _. You can follow me on Snapchat at Ghetto Pimp Type. And those are my social media. So hell yeah. But I got a question for you, bro.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for you.
Okay. I'm in the seat now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you know, man. What's your this a harder question, but it's what's your top 5 albums?
Top 5 albums.
Like the albums that molded you. You can't live if nothing else on earth. You only get pick 5 albums into the first of your life. What you pick? This excluding R&B, rap albums.
Oh, only rap? Okay.
Rap albums.
Wiz Khalifa, Rolling Papers.
Okay.
It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
My dog. Yes, sir.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
For sure.
Chicken and Beer.
For sure.
Ooh, this 5th one, man. The Renaissance by Q-Tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rock with that. You got one of mine in there. I got
Okay.
I got the Eminem Show. I got It's Dark as Hell is Hot. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I got The Art of War by Bone.
Okay.
I got
Yo, you know what? Speaking of Art of War, bro, it's this Bone Thug song, bro. Is that the album with The World Has Too Many Freaks? Remember that shit? That's how. Bro, thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Cause bro, when I tell people that song, they be acting like they don't know what I'm talking about.
it's called Change the World.
Okay, alright, cause I only know that part of the song off top.
Yeah.
But bro, when I be telling people that song, people act like they don't know what I'm talking about. But that was always on 92.3.
No, facts.
Alright, what?
I think I got 2 more.
Yeah, you got 2 more. Yep.
It's not an album, it's a mixtape, but it's like the greatest mixtape of all time to me. And it's really between The Warm Up and Friday Night Lights. It's for the greatest mixtape of all time. So I'm just gonna throw in. I'm just gonna say. I want to say The Warm Up. But I'm just gonna say Friday Night Lights.
You wouldn't even believe me if I told you, bro. Cole is one of my favorite rappers ever. Like Cole could do no wrong in my eyes. But you wanna know what's so crazy? I did not like Cole at first. I didn't, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
I could, cause at the time, all he had was what was that song? Who That? He had Who That out, and I wasn't feeling it, bro.
Bitch, I got that flame.
I wasn't feeling Who That. But you wanna know what made me a fan, bro? It's 2010. I went back home to Louisiana for Thanksgiving, bro. And my cousins, they came from New Orleans in this RV. And Friday Night Lights had just dropped. And they literally held me hostage on that RV. They didn't play nothing else for 3 days,
They
bro.
had to. It's straight through.
They didn't play nothing for 3 days. They played Friday Night Lights for 3 days straight, bro.
Straight through.
And by the time I came back, bro, I was a Cole fan, and I've been a Cole fan ever since.
Yeah, for sure. My bad. My 5th album is Adrenaline Rush by Twister. Also straight through. It's a classic to me. I love that album. So
Yeah.
that's my 5 right there. That if I had to, you know, if I couldn't.
Them the
I-
5,
them the
yeah.
five,
Them the 5.
I lock into. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving something out as I always do. Cause when you on the spot, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for sure.
You tryna, but I fuck with them artists for sure. So.
Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, y'all have been in tune with another episode of the Young OG Podcast, and my slogan is "Don't break the bridge, bridge the gap."
Yes,
I am
sir.
Kelv James, and you are
Johhny, appreciate you for having me.
all right. That's it for this one. New episode coming soon. You know it. All right.
Glass.